I'm pretty excited. I'm doing a review on the Star Wars Black Series Captain Phasma. I'm pretty excited. This is a really cool looking figure. So it's in the typical, the new Star Wars Black Series packaging where it has the character right in the front. It says the name. It has a nice little window cut out with the black and red color scheme. I think that looks really cool. And then I noticed it says Captain Phasma on the side here, and then in the lighter writing, I don't know if you guys can see it right here at the reflection. You can see like the P, it just says Phasma along the side. Very cool. Has a top opening on the top, so you can kind of see the back of the figure. You can kind of get a nice little side view. The back here just says Captain Phasma. She's number 6 in the wave, or in the second wave. Doesn't really say too much about her, but there you guys go. So if you want to see it, you can read it real quick. And on the side here, it just says number 6, Captain Phasma. So I can't wait. Let's get her open. Alright guys, so here's Captain Phasma out of the package, and she is freaking cool. Man, this is a cool figure. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do a quick little 360 of her. Such an awesome figure. Really like this one. It's definitely probably my favorite out of the new Star Wars Black Series for the new movie. But, so I'll go ahead and go over the accessories. So she does come with the one blaster. It is a little bit warped, but it fits, as you can see, it fits nicely in her hands, but it's a little warped on the butt of the gun, but I can definitely fix that. So I'll go ahead and go over the details of the gun. It's a nice little blaster. It's kind of more in the, I guess, a lighter gold tinge with a little bit of silver in there. It's nice black highlights, but it's got a little handle grip here for the blaster. It's got the butt, and then it's got, looks like a little, almost like an energy charge clip right here, and then the little scope. Very cool, nicely sculpted. I really like the paint apps, and I really like the whole black scheme over it. I think it really makes it stand out. It is very cool, and it is different than the First Order Stormtrooper blaster. Now going to the figure. Oh, so cool looking. I really like the silver paint. I do wish it was chrome, but it just looks really sick in silver. So I'll go ahead and go over the helmet. Just looks awesome. I so love the new First Order Stormtrooper look. I just think it looks so cool. But going over her helmet, it's just that nice silver paint application. It's got the black around the mouth, and it kind of connects up into the eyes. Very cool. It's a nice kind of a flat black along the mouth. The eyes are also flat. They're not really glossy or anything. But you can see kind of more of the sculpting work on the top of her helmet. It looks really cool. Get a little 360. And I like how it kind of comes down. It's almost like a Vader helmet in a sense. It looks really neat. And then her cape is just cool. I love how she's got this cape. So she's got this black, it's more of a flat black. It is a pliable plastic, but it's got this red paint along the side here. It does get a little sloppy here, but I'm sure it's hard for them to kind of get it perfect. But it comes down, it's actually done pretty well. I've definitely seen other reviews of the die-cast one, having it be a lot sloppier. It only goes over a little bit right here. But otherwise, it's pretty good. But on the inside, it's just more of that flat black. There's not really any paint detail on that. And then you can kind of see, it's kind of interesting on her cloak. You can kind of see different little strap types. Like, it doesn't look like patches. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just kind of interesting. I'm not sure what those are. And then going over the rest of her, and I'm sure you can pop her head off. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to break her. I'm sure there's a way you can probably pop her head off. I'm just not going to do that. It just makes myself nervous. And get the cloak off, or cape off. Not a cloak. Anyway, enough my rambling. So the rest of the figure is just nice, shiny silver paint. But she is a little bigger than the First Order Stormtrooper, which I'll show in a comparison in a second. But you can see more of the plate armor on top here, and more of that black under. I don't know what you would call that, but just more of the black underneath, like kind of clothing underneath the armor. It's really cool. I really like how just that silver paint looks really cool. And here's all of her pouches along here. There's more of the pouches. Some are all silver, while others have silver and black. On the back of the figure, it's kind of like the First Order. It's got this little container on the back here. Very cool. And then going along the side here, she's got, I wonder if, let's see. No, it's just kind of interesting. There's like a little divot in here. I just thought, just maybe oh wait. That's sick. Okay, so she can holster her gun. Very cool. Wasn't expecting that at all. I love it when the figures can holster guns. So it just kind of plugs in on the side here. Just press it in there. Boom. She's got her gun and her blaster ready to go. Very cool. I wonder if that's how it's going to be in the movie, though. Anyway, the rest of the legs are just kind of more of that silver plate armor. It has just that tab for the gun to kind of pop in there. Very cool. Nicely done. I really like the sculpted detail along the legs. It's got more of that black underneath, more all texturized. You can kind of see more of the, see if we can get the lighting right. You can kind of see more texturing around her upper thigh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of wrinkled. I really like how they're covering up the joints now with those rivets. You can kind of see it's more sculpted detail, kind of blended in better. And same thing on the elbows. You can kind of see it's all blended in. Going to the rest of the feet, it just looks really cool. I really like, it's just, this whole figure is just so cool. I hope you guys are not minding my rambling as much on this one. Very nice. So I'll go ahead and go over the articulation. So her head's on a ball joint, so it looks up about that much. Looks down pretty good. Looks left and right. You can kind of rock it side to side. She does have ball joints in her shoulder. Definitely this one's going to be hindered, but you can see it moves out. It does hinder a little bit because I don't want to rub the paint off on the silver, but it moves out about that much. Moves forward. It's got a single joint on the elbow. Moves in and out. And it's also got rotation at the elbow. Her wrist rotates. You can see there. And it's also on a hinge. And she's got a nice ab crunch. You can see she rocks about that much forward. Slides back that much. It's got a rotation at the abs. No waist joint, so she can rotate here. It's got ball joints in the thighs, so you can move out about that, up about that much. It does get hindered by the pouches along with the silver. And then she can kick, spread her legs about that much. It does have an upper thigh swivel. Nice double jointed knees. No boot rotation, but she does, her ankles do move down very far and up. And does have a nice ankle rocker and pegals at the bottom of the feet. Alright, so guys, I'll show you guys how tall Captain Phasma is. Alright guys, so Captain Phasma stands right at 6.5 inches. So she's pretty tall. Very cool. And then I'll show you guys her next to the First Order Stormtrooper. Check that out. She is a lot bigger. That is crazy. I wasn't expecting that. She's pretty much a head taller. You can see the difference in the helmet, difference in the body. It's not the same body, not the same. I mean, it's really actually a whole different sculpt. It's not the same figure at all. Very cool. That's awesome. That looks so cool. You guys are definitely going to have to pick her up and definitely army build your First Order troops. That's going to look crazy with her with them. So that's my review, guys. Definitely leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Hope you liked the review. I definitely say pick her up. I found her on Amazon. She sold out pretty quick. But I've heard that she's also, that wave is hitting Walgreens. So definitely check out your Walgreens. You know, definitely keep checking on Amazon though. They should be getting more in. I mean, this is going to be, you guys should have no issues finding her. They're going to be, this is going to be a popular figure, especially with Christmas coming up in December. You know, they're going to want to make sure the people are able to get this stuff. All right, guys, enough of my rambling. Hope you have a great night, and I hope you enjoyed the review. All right, thanks, guys. Talk to you later.